feel like enough time has passed. I think we put out a new video yesterday, and there's one going up tomorrow. So yeah, let's just jump back in. Do you know what would have been good, and I haven't done it? I wonder if she's got one other. Slottable items. No. I was trying to think if she had a experience scroll. That would have been cool. So, last time we left her, we've got to Cold Harbour. We have to try and find everyone. Including Darian, obviously. And this one that we're doing just now, this is to help out Kenneth and what? Oh, Raynor? Panis? What is it? Raynor? We are looking for 3. Oh my god, he's hiding behind the thing. We're looking for Daedric lenses, which are dotted just south of the place. What was that called? Cold Flame Astronaut. Cool. I've never actually noticed that those are named differently. Nice. Do you know what we've never done? I don't think since starting. We're like level 21 now, and we're still using all the kind of lower level stuff. Like that's doing way more armor. That's not doing way more, but it is doing better. We need to remember to keep an eye on our armor and stuff. Make sure we're actually moving with our level. I think that's one thing that I always forget about because I'm so used to playing with my normal characters. I forget all about
Is this working? Can you see me?
yes.
I'll try to show you what's going on inside the library while you smash those lenses.
Thanks.
Here goes.
Okay.
Did you see that?
I did.
I'll make some adjustments while you search for the next lens.
Okay. Thank you. What was I saying? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm so used to playing, and because the characters that I've got are all champion level, like they've got their sets and stuff, and I just obviously I don't change out armors or anything at any point. So that when I'm making a new character and I'm playing through the story or I'm playing through anything, I totally forget to actually do anything and change the armor.
It's working. I
It
switched
sure is.
widgets with the gadgets, and that seemed to do the trick. Now let's see if I can get a view into the other part of the library.
That was
I must be doing
unexpected.
something wrong. I'll give it one more try while you hunt down the last lens.
Okay, okay. I will go and get that just now. So what we're doing just now is we're trying to get to Rainer, as he has been kidnapped by the Daedra. Nice. Nice. Okay, last one.
Alright, I think I made the proper adjustments. Now, let's see if I can spot my brother.
Lady Laurent, we need to get out of here. This place is a trap. Young Raynor has already been caught in its spell.
Oh, Tallinger, let's just stay here, you and I, forever.
No, the glamour has taken you as well.
Come, my dear. Let us find a quiet corner among all these beautiful books.
She's lost. Damn! I need to escape before I also succumb to the spell. I'll leave them a note in case the effects wear off.
Okay, Tellinger.
A spell? Why haven't I been affected? Wait, I just heard the door unlock. It should be safe now. Come meet me in the gallery at the top of the ruins.
Okay. Nice. I suck at getting top of that. I was trying to roll out the way and she was just jumping. Did not work at all. Okay, find Kiris Varos. There she
Raynor!
is.
Raynor! He can't hear me. Why can't he hear me? Raynor! I can see Raynor through this observation window, but he can't hear me. It must be the spell. And I bet the spell didn't affect me because I'm not attuned to whatever catalyst controls the Magicka Matrix.
The Magicka Matrix.
You know, the spell web. A pretty elegant trap, really. I think the spell's catalyst has something to do with an interest in knowledge. I'd be insulted, but what can I say? I'm in this for adventure, not scholarly pursuits. And thanks, by the way.
Complete
The
quest.
spell seems to be a combination of glamours and illusions. It snared my brother and the other scholarly types. Anyway, we can't leave them like that. We have to snap them out of it.
Do you have a plan?
I always have a plan. It requires you to get down there and talk some sense into them. I'll make sure the Daedra don't lock us in here again. Just find me if Raynor gives you any trouble. And be careful. Illusion magic can be tricky.
I thought the spell only affects scholars.
Sure, but there may be other spells active down there. Take a look at the observation windows and remember the details of each holding cell. The Daedra must be keeping those notes for some reason, and I believe in always being prepared.
Right, okay. Prisoner Raynor Vanos, Dunmer Male. Notes: Dwemer Artifice Expert, held in a room with yellow crystals and Eye of Hermes Mora banner, appears heavily susceptible to illusions, but may possess Dwemer-inspired devices. Search carefully. So these things are going to come back, and we have to remember these things. So Raynor Vanos is in a room with yellow crystals and the Eye of Hermes Mora banner. Okay? Yellow crystals, Hermes Mora. Next one. Prisoner Lady Clarice. Notes: Noble Explorer, held in room with Cross of Meridia banner and blue crystals, may be resistant to illusory spells. So Cross of Meridia and blue crystals. Okay. And the final one. Prisoner Tellinger Altmer Male. Notes: Capable mage, held in cell with Star of Azura banner and blue crystals. Something happening down there. So now what we need to do is head in and find those rooms. So, if I remember, I feel like I've forgotten already. Raynor Vanos is Eye of Hermes Mora and Yellow Crystal. Lady Clarice is... what's this? Nice. Okay, so there is one version of Raynor Vanos, yellow crystals, but that's not the Eye of Hermes Mora. So that is not the real Raynor Vanos. What we'll do is we're going to go talk to him anyway, and I'm going to just show you what happens if we get it wrong. Raynor Vanos doesn't say a word. Are you alright?
Am I all right? Oh, I am perfect. But I am not who you seek. You won't release them from our spell. They belong to us now. But you shall simply die.
Goodbye. Okay, so that's what happens if we get it wrong. Hermes Mora, but blue crystals. We're looking for yellow crystals. Which means it's probably this one. Hermes Mora, banner, yellow crystals. We'll read all the bookshelves so we can do stuff like that and get a nice little skill. Okay, Raynor. Raynor Vanos ignores you. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. This book is so engrossing. Could we talk later?
You need to get out of here.
I said I'm reading. Go bother someone with an intellect closer to your own level. I'm sure Lady Clarice and that Ultima Artificer would be happy to listen to your inane ramblings.
Look around, this isn't a normal library. It's affecting your mind.
I don't know what... Wait. You're right. This place radiates Daedric magic. I can feel it in the back of my skull. We need to free the others. Find Lady Clarice. I remember, she realized something important before we were drawn into the spell.
Will you be alright?
I think so. I can still feel the spell tugging at my mind, though. Just in case, Kirith and I are going to our camp outside of the ruins. But I'm worried about the others.
Since the spell doesn't seem to affect you, can you look for Lady Laurence?
You should get to safety.
Thanks. Kirith and I will head for our camp outside the ruins. Meet us there after you find Lady Laurence and the Artificer.
Goodbye. So, Lady Laurent, I've already forgotten what we were told about her. Blue crystals and the Cross of Meridia, which is this room. Let's see the other ones just in case. Cross of Meridia and yellow crystals. And blue crystals and... Okay, that's sanguine. There was definitely not anything on any of those things about sanguine. So, was it yellow crystals or blue crystals? That is the question. It was the opposite. It was whatever he wasn't. He was yellow, so yeah, it has to be that blue crystal one. This has to be her. Please. Lady Laurent doesn't seem to hear you. Raynor sent me to find you.
Raynor sent you? Why? I just found the most fascinating... Wait, where am I?
You were caught in a Daedric spell.
I see. I suppose I should ask whether or not you're part of this elaborate trap, but I sense that you're not an illusion. Oh, I can feel the spell, however, crawling back, trying to slip into my mind. What an odd sensation.
Do you know anything about these ruins?
I remember that we discovered something or another, but the details elude me. Perhaps if I had more time to recover from the effects of the spell. Wait a moment. Tellinger said something important just before I became engrossed in this relic.
Where's Tellinger now?
I wouldn't know exactly, but I'm sure Tellinger's around here somewhere. He's really quite clever, and dashing to boot. He reminds me of my good friend Stibbins.
You should head for safety. I'll find Tellinger.
Thank you. I'm going to get out of here. I need to find someone.
Okay, goodbye. Okay. Now, Tellinger's room. It was blue crystals and the Star of Azura, wasn't it? I think. I hope. Yeah, that makes sense because this place is empty. If you can read this, open it. I place a spell of protection on this note, making it invisible to Daedra. If you're reading this, you're not a Daedra, so I can probably trust you. Sorry, it was the stuff was getting in the way. I hope it is you, Clarice, or that promising young Raynor. I dread to imagine that you're both still trapped in this terrible place. The magic here is strong, stronger even than mine. I wouldn't have believed myself too susceptible to simple illusions. Drastic measures must be taken. I discovered a vault in the lower levels. I plan to lock myself within, hopefully remaining clear-headed long enough to work out a plan of escape. Find me in the vault, then we can escape together. So Tellinger is in a vault, which is on the lower levels, which would be down here. And that's how you lose most of your health. That wasn't very clever of us. Easy. Easy. Easy-ish. There he is.
I take it that you are the one who read my note. The spells I placed upon it alerted me that non-Daedra eyes examined the writing. I do hope that you are a member of the force from Tamriel. If so, I have something to show you.
What have you discovered?
This vault contains a portal, and the power emanating from it is overwhelming. Something on the other side seems to pierce the veil of illusion that hangs over this ruined library.
Do you think it's dangerous?
It's inconsequential. Whatever it is, it may serve a purpose in our battle against the Lord of Cold Harbor. If we can acquire it, then this excursion will not have been a complete waste of time.
You must have some idea what the source of power is.
I have my suspicions, but I hate to speculate. If you must know, I think it might be one of the fabled lights of Meridia. The sources of power she used to hurl the Hollow City into Cold Harbor. Come in and we shall investigate further.
Okay.
Enter the portal and find the source of the power I sense emanating from the other side.
Why do you want me to do this?
Because I don't completely trust myself. While I have avoided the illusions that trap the others, I can still feel the pull of the Daedric spell. Find the power source and meet me at our camp outside the ruins. And take this token, just in case.
What does the token do?
Once you go through the portal, the token will attune itself to the access point. If you get lost, use the token and it will return you to the portal. What was once a curiosity that won me fortune and acclaim is now a vital tool in our mission.
Okay, goodbye. It's quite mental. I feel like we've only been streaming this week, really, and I feel like we're already quite close to...
These lights of Meridia can free me from Molag Bal's bondage. Find them and bring them to me.
Okay. Leave the floating rock.
Know that you may jump from here and rejoin your friends below.
We're meant to listen to him. He's going to tell us to jump. I accidentally just jumped.
Welcome back, my friend. Did you find it? Was I right? Was the source of power I sensed one of the fabled lights of Meridia?
You were right. I found this on the other side of the portal.
By the 8th, that crystal! It is a light of Meridia. It is said that these orbs of power once allowed Meridia to transport an entire city into Cold Harbor. If an agent of Meridia harnesses this power force, we shall gain a distinct advantage.
Awesome. Complete quest.
With Meridia's light, we can turn the tide.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, nice little level up.
Where in blazes is everyone? This should be the right spot.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. The groundskeeper said you had a pickup. I assumed she was talking about this merry band. Good to see them alive and well. They are alive, right? Not that I mind the odd zombie, it's the spell I can't abide. Nasty, that. Ugh.
They're exhausted, but they're alive.
Yes, whenever I visit a library and do some reading, I usually fall right to sleep. Can't keep my eyes open. Great for when I get insomnia. But enough about my sleeping habits. I shall do my heroic duty and bring them back to the city unharmed.
Make sure they get back in one piece.
No worries there. Almost all the people I've traveled with over the years have remained in one piece for the duration. I've seen the odd dismemberment, but that's far more the exception than the rule.
Okay. Brilliant.